Would the judges be okay for removing my name tag? Thank you so much. Whenever there's ready, sorry. The Herdmans were absolutely the worst kids in the history of the world. They lied, and they stole, and they talked dirty, and hit little kids, and took the name of the Lord in vain. They were just so all-around awful you could hardly believe they were real. Ralph, Imogen, Leroy, Claude, Ollie, and Gladys. 6 stringly-haired kids all alike except for being different sizes and having different black and blue spots where they had clumped each other. We all figured that the Herdmans were headed straight for hell until they got mixed up in our church Christmas pageant. What happens when the worst kids on earth hear the best story ever? This speech answers that question. It's told from the perspective of Beth and her little brother, Charlie. They are shocked at some of the basic questions the Herdmans have about the Christmas story. They want to be in the Christmas pageant, but they don't even know the Christmas story. Some of the questions they ponder are, maybe Joseph should have set fire to the inn. Was the angel of the Lord like a comic book superhero? And where was the child welfare? The best Christmas pageant ever by Barbara Robinson. For 3 days in a row, Leroy Herdman stole dessert from Charlie's lunchbox. And finally, Charlie decided that he wasn't going to do anything about it. Oh, go on and take it. I don't care. I get all the dessert I want at Sunday school. What kind of dessert? Chocolate cake, and cookies, and candy bars, and Kool-Aid. We get refreshments all the time, all we want. You're a liar! We get ice cream too, and donuts, and popcorn balls. Well, who gives it to you? The minister. Now that was not the thing to say if you wanted the Herdmans to stay away. And sure enough, the very next Sunday morning, there they were. And it was just our bad luck that they chose that Sunday to come. Father went through every service and made an announcement. We'll be starting rehearsal soon for our church Christmas pageant. What's a pageant? It's a play. What's the play about? It's about Jesus. Everything here is. So I figured Imogen didn't really care about our church Christmas pageant. But I was wrong. We all filed into the back 7 pews. This isn't going to take very long. First, we're going to need a Mary, Joseph, shepherds, wise men, and the angel of the Lord. Now, you all know what kind of girl Mary was. She was quiet and gentle and kind. I'll ask for volunteers, and then we will decide together what girl should get the part. I want to be Mary! I want to be Mary! And Ralph wants to be Joseph. Well, we want to be sure everyone gets a chance. Does anyone want to volunteer for Joseph? Okay, Ralph will be Joseph. Now, does anyone want to volunteer for Mary? Janet? Roberta? Alice? No one volunteered to be the wise man either, except for Leroy, Claude, and Ollie Herdman. Now, there was one Herdman left over, and one main role left over, and you didn't have to be very smart to figure out that Gladys was going to be the angel of the Lord. What was the inn? What's an inn? It's like a motel where people go to spend the night. What people? Jesus? Well, honestly, Jesus wasn't even born yet. Mary and Joseph went there. Why? Tell us everything. Begin